Well, we have the ambience. We are here in a beautiful environment. I think most of us have had a drink or two already. We've heard the speeches, so we just need a little bit more icing now on the cake. And with that, I would like to move the program into its next phase with the citations and the presentation of awards. And to commence this segment, I'll invite Bianca Porter from the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Hotel and Tourism Association to do the citation for those awards. She will be assisted by Nicole Hazel Gunmunro.
Good evening, everyone. The task of reading the citations of the various awardees of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Hotel and Tourism Association has been assigned to Nicole Gunmunro and myself. I will start. I'm starting with Bartender of the Year 2022. Hudson Webb has shown tremendous talent in prioritizing his tasks to allow a work-smarter attitude on the floor of the restaurant and the bar. He takes the lead to have everything prepared ahead of time whenever Sunset Shores hosts an event. He trains and oversees the other staff, making sure that the Sunset Shores level of service is maintained throughout the day and is always ready to assist when needed. Bartender of the Year 2022, Mr. Hudson Webb. This award was sponsored by East Caribbean Group of Companies.
So I'm going to be presenting Chef of the Year 2022. With encouragement from an introduction by the late Young Island Resort co-owner Sir Frederick Ballantyne, Shanice Ince commenced working at Young Island Resort as a dishwasher in early February 2019. At that time, she was a novice with no prior knowledge of kitchen operations nor of the culinary arts. Due to her demonstrated interest in the culinary arts, by late 2019, Shanice was promoted to the position of junior chef, with her primary responsibility being to learn to prepare and plate the various breakfast items on the resort's a la carte breakfast menu, and to be coached and mentored by senior chefs to learn how to cook a wide variety of a la carte lunch menus and weekly changing buffet lunch menu. Today, Shanice has aptly risen to become the resort's primary and highly competent breakfast chef. Moreover, she ably works on lunch preparation daily and leads the lunch shift in the absence of any of the resort's senior chefs. A native of Mount Grennan, Shanice has never one day been late for work. In fact, she is scheduled 6 days per week for the 7 a.m. shift, but routinely reports for work at 6:30 a.m., including Sundays. The resort's executive chef has indicated that she has never been reluctant to give up her 1 day off per week if the resort is busy and extra assistance is required in the kitchen. Furthermore, if someone calls in sick, she will never view this as a negative situation, but instead she will simply proceed with lunch preparation on her own, despite the challenges. In other words, she will do what is required to ensure the smooth running of the work shift. She has consistently demonstrated that if a dishwasher does not show up for work, she will of her own accord assist in between her duties with dishwashing without feeling that this task is too menial for her. Additionally, if the restaurant is busy, she seamlessly rises to the occasion, ensuring that orders are not only prepared in a timely fashion, but that they are professionally presented according to Young Island standards. Shanice is a quick learner, a trait which was identified by Canadian George Brown College pastry chef trainer, and Jennifer Lacan D'Souza, which she conducted a one-week training workshop in pastry and dessert making at the resort in March of 2019. Although Shanice was a dishwasher at the time, she eagerly embraced this training opportunity in the early days of her tenure. She has also participated in restaurant training facilitated by the SVG Tourism Authority. Food stock levels are important in any kitchen, and Shanice pays keen attention to the stock levels, and without any prompting, she communicates what is needed to the general manager or the purchasing officer in the absence of the executive chef or any of the senior chefs. To sum it up, Shanice Ince not only takes pride in her work as a chef, but she is also creative, resourceful, and a team player who is a culinary arts rising star. Congratulations to Chef of the Year 2022, Shanice Ince. Award is sponsored by East Caribbean Group of Companies.
The next award is that of Dive Operator of the Year. Serenity Dive has been in operation for 9 years. Like any other dive shop, Serenity Dive has had its ups and downs. But Serenity Dive has persevered and stayed open through the COVID-19 pandemic and the volcanic eruption. Serenity Dive has been in the forefront in the control of the invasive lionfish, has removed over 25,000 of the species and broadened the awareness of them through its monthly lionfish fish fry. Serenity Dive continues to set the bar for professionalism and diversity, and despite the struggles, was able to start the first ever coral restoration program here on mainland St. Vincent, in which a nursery with 800 pieces of elkhorn coral was started for outplanting. Serenity Dive continues to educate teenagers, students, and all locals alike by exposing them to the many opportunities within the diving sector and opening the doors to a niche market that was previously only seen to be a tourist affordable activity. Ladies and gentlemen, Dive Operator of the Year 2022, Serenity Dive. This award was sponsored by St. Vincent Brewery Limited.
Front Office Person of the Year 2022. Vianne Telemac has learned a lot about the yachting industry in the past years of working with Sail Grenadines and continuously giving more than 100% attention to everything she does. Vianne is actively booking day charters and overnight charters and has provided charter bookings not just to Sail Grenadines in the past year, but she also provided bookings to many other local chartered companies and private boat operators when Sail Grenadines did not have a boat option available. Through her knowledge of the islands and excellent communication on email, she provides potential clients from around the world with all the information they need to be able to book their holiday in SVG. Vianne's job includes holiday planning, arranging flights, choosing a boat, assisting with itineraries throughout the islands, as well as reconnecting accommodation ashore, and restaurants and activities once they arrive. She is also on call in case the guests have any questions or problems once they arrive. She continually receives excellent feedback from yacht owners, charter guests, and crew who work with her, and she is very reliable and a trustworthy staff member. This year, she will also travel to the Antigua Charter Show as the representative for Sail Grenadines to gain further knowledge of the charter industry. Front Office Person of the Year 2022, Vianne Telemac. Congratulations. This award is sponsored by St. Vincent Cooperative Bank Limited.
The next award is that of Gardener of the Year. Newton George is the rock of Grenadine House, the jack of all trades. When you enter the property, you see his excellent work being displayed from the garden to the pool. He ensures that the property is well kept each day. Newton is truly an artist with good work ethics and leadership skills. Ladies and gentlemen, Gardener of the Year 2022, let us congratulate and invite to the stage Mr. Newton George. This award was sponsored by Quick Cash Corporation.
Housekeeper of the Year 2022. Sarah Hendrickson began a 6-month internship at Mariners Hotel in 2016 and 17, and because of her outstanding work, was hired in February 2018. In only a short period of time, Sarah grew out of her shell to show remarkable and creative skills in her department. Throughout her time at Mariners Inn, Sarah has shown commitment to her job by always going above and beyond her call of duty. She is also passionate about her work and has strong time management, good interpersonal and communication skills. She is truly deserving of this recognition. Congratulations, Housekeeper of the Year 2022, Sarah Hendrickson. This award is sponsored by Korea's Distribution Limited.
I will now read the citation for Island Ambassador of the Year. Colin George has been a part of the Fantasy Tours family for over 15 years. He is employed as a tour guide and crew member on board and has always been dependable and hardworking. He is first on the job and makes sure everything is in order before he welcomes guests on board. There's always wonderful feedback after a tour with Colin, who is a true island ambassador. He has proven to be a tremendous asset to the company during the pandemic when he never had to be asked, but would find and carry out tasks throughout the company and its sister company, Paradise Beach Hotel. Colin made sure everything was in order and carried out tasks in many areas that did not fall under his job description. And as the saying goes, the only reward for good work is more work. Everyone calls on Colin to find something or help them to do something. His humble and quiet demeanor often hides his intelligence and sharp wit, which his friends and co-workers have all experienced firsthand. The fantasy team believes that Colin performs exceptionally and should be recognized for always going above and beyond. Congratulations, Colin George, Island Ambassador of the Year 2022. This award is sponsored by Gecko.
Room Attendant of the Year 2022. Adronica Small has been employed as a room attendant at Young Island Resort for 20 years. Oftentimes on her day off and with short notice, she readily agrees to come into work when required. In addition, without being asked, she remains on the job sometimes for up to 2 hours later than scheduled to ensure that everything is in place for guests. Adronica has eagerly attended training workshops and has been keen to participate in both on-the-job and off-the-job training. She also ensures that maintenance issues in cottages are recorded in a timely manner, giving this information to the maintenance staff on the same day to ensure guest satisfaction. Adronica goes the extra mile by doing more than her daily assigned task. This is evidenced when, after completing her assigned cottages without being asked, she assists other room attendants with theirs. She is always open to learning and has embraced towel art over the years. She also displays her creativity in her floral arrangements in cottages using flowers from the garden. She takes time to familiarize herself with guests' name, and there are even guests who specifically request that she clean their cottages. Over the years, Miss Small has clearly demonstrated that adopting a positive attitude can only lead to good things, including self-improvement and positive comments about the property. Ladies and gentlemen, Room Attendant of the Year 2022, Adronica Small. Congratulations. This award is sponsored by St. Vincent Brewery Limited.
Supervisor of the Year. Crystal Finley Andrews joined the Mariners team 16 years ago and is now the front office supervisor, overseeing the front office, housekeeping, and maintenance departments. Over the years, she has taken on numerous responsibilities to ensure the successful functioning of the operation and has played a pivotal role in the training and development of new team members. Without being asked, Crystal created a front office training manual for the team that included a detailed overview of the property and standard operating procedures that served as a guide to assist them in their daily duties. Crystal also embodies the spirit of what true hospitality is about, and has received endless praise from hotel guests. If you see Crystal on property, she is always wearing a welcoming and friendly smile. She has earned us several repeat customers, and many of them expressed that she is the reason they chose Mariners Hotel. Whenever there are critical customer service issues, Crystal has always diffused the situation and made the customer happy. In addition to her excellent problem-solving skills, she also possesses great communication and organizational skills. If there are mechanical issues on property, Crystal does not wait for that department to handle them. She springs into action and gets them fixed in a timely manner, so there's minimum impact on the guest experience. Supervisor of the Year 2022, Crystal Findlay Andrews. Congratulations. This award was sponsored by Sagicor Life Inc.
Waitress of the Year 2022. Kamala Graves is a well-known face and name at the French Veranda restaurant, Mariners Hotel. Kamala began her employment there in year 2004. Throughout her years with the French Veranda team, Kamala has shown her all-around skills and hard-working attitude. She goes above and beyond for the business and also ensures everything is done with utmost professionalism and quality. Quality is one of Kamala's favorite words when it comes to everything she produces, whether it be drinks she has made or food she has prepared. Kamala is a multi-talented individual. As a restaurant employee for many years, Kamala possesses customer service skills that encourage customers to always return to the French Veranda Mariners Hotel. Congratulations, Waitress of the Year 2022, Kamala Graves. This award is sponsored by East Caribbean Group of Companies. Yachting Operator of the Year 2022. Horizon Yacht Charters has been operating out of the Blue Lagoon Marina and Hotel St. Vincent since October 2014. Jackie and James Pascal are the owner and operators, and they are supported by a hard-working and dedicated team. Leslie Dowden is the reservations manager for them for 6 years. She responds to inquiries and books the charters. But her job doesn't end there. She keeps in touch with the clients until the charter starts, answering any questions they may have. One client said she is the most patient person he has ever dealt with from a charter company. Lisa Allen is the operations manager. Lisa has worked with the company since 2016, having previously worked for TMM Yacht Charters. Lisa's role is very varied and demanding, and she does all this with patience and dedication. She oversees the yacht preparations before and after charters, organizes a staff at the base, shops for clients' provisioning, does the accounts, orders parts, and makes our clients feel relaxed and welcome when the charter starts. Lisa has a team of engineers and cleaning staff who work hard to prepare the yachts for charter and fix, sometimes under enormous time pressure, any things that may occur. They often work 6 or 7 days a week in high season just to ensure clients get the best service possible. Horizon Yacht Charters has become the premier charter company in the area. There are many reasons for this. The rates are reasonable, we look after our yachts, we have great staff, and the sailing area is amazing. Some recent reviews that we'd like to share. Excellent charter. We loved and our experience with Horizon far exceeded expectations set by other charter companies. Easy and quick communication during reservation. Thoughtful insight leading up to our arrival. Wonderful dock crew and well-prepared boat. Great vacation. Great staff, very attentive. Checkout was great. Boat handled like a dream and was extremely well maintained. We had a wonderful time. Congratulations to Yachting Operator of the Year 2022, Horizon Yacht Charters. The award was sponsored by Quick Cash Corporation.
The final St. Vincent and the Grenadines Hotel and Tourism Association Award is that of Hotelier of the Year. This awardee has worked in the hospitality industry for the past 30 years. First as manager of Mariners Inn. She then launched Fantasy Tours in 1996 with her husband Earl. Adding to her portfolio, she established Paradise Beach Hotel in 2007 and still manages that establishment. Her companies have been built and guided by the philosophy of developing and maintaining high-quality standards that benefit all, to continuously strive to exceed expectations while delivering safe, fun, and unforgettable experiences to clients. She's committed to being a force for positive change as she works to preserve and promote the natural and cultural heritage of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. While holding these positions, Kim Halbish works closely with the Ministry of Tourism, the Tourism Authority, and the National Parks, Rivers and Beaches Authority of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. She has worked diligently on many projects that promote education and the protection of the environment. Part of the project implementation team for the development of the South Coast Marine Management Area, Director of the SVG Conservation Trust Fund, she lectures to schools on marine conservation, customer service, and careers in hospitality. She believes in the importance of the voice of the youth and has published or circulated work from both of her children advocating conservation and environmental protection. She has developed and carried out a floating classroom project with the support of IFAW, which worked to sensitize children on the importance of conservation and the protection of the marine environment. She has served on the board of the Hotel and Tourism Association for over 14 years and held the position of president from 2014 to 2017, a position which she presently holds. She continues to serve on the board of the SVG Tourism Authority and is on the Caribbean Biodiversity Fund Ecosystem-Based Adaptation Fund Committee. Kim Halbish is an avid advocate for the environment, education, sports, and the development of agro and sports tourism in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Her organizations support many environmental, educational, and sporting organizations and their efforts. It would be remiss of us all if mention is not made of Kim's Herculean efforts, both as an individual and as president of the SVGHTA in the fight against COVID-19, as well as the support provided for persons displaced by the volcanic eruptions. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to congratulate Kim Halbish, Hotelier of the Year 2022. This award was sponsored by Massey Stores SVG Limited,